a guy from over there walked over to us and was like, hey, you gotta have a permit. Needless to say, we ended up not doing it. To get a permit, which is about $1,500, I mean, it sounds kind of like a money grab, really.
Sun crawls up slow through the canyon haze. Cold steel waiting where the frost still lays. Boot in the gravel, coffee in hand. First cut of morning in the stubborn land. Bucket swings low like an old church bell. Echo through hollows where the coyotes yell. Some men pray and some men wait. Some men dig through dirt and slate.
There's a white truck parked by the cedar line, painted letters worn by time. John Ray Excavation on the door in red, where the hard ground breaks and the pipe runs fed.
Skylar with John Ray Excavation here. This job, we were just running a water line and a couple yard hydrants. One to this little area here, and then one over to his cows. I'll show you. So here's where we're tying on. It's to an old well, a really old well line. So we're gonna have to do some magic there, and then connect onto this one. It's a really weird situation. Half of this, so this line here goes over to there, then up the hill to a neighbor. Really weird. Never seen that, but. He wants to move a valve around and tee off that somehow. We'll run it over here. I think a yard hydrant like right here somewhere, and then run through this area. He doesn't want me to go into his grass really. So we're gonna try get under this thing. I think I could get under that without hitting anything. And then I'm gonna try and just dig through here. Basically over to that watering trough is where I'm gonna put the other yard hydrant, but on the outside of the fence. This is gonna be a little tricky, but I think we could do it. Yeah, I have faith in myself. Anyway, I guess follow along and we'll see how it goes. So, see ya. Hey, Skylar with John Ray Excavation here. I'm on day 2. I was just gonna talk about this. Me and the customer were looking at possibly running this pipe out. He thought maybe we'd get a price for that. Just piping this ditch and then leveling this off with gravel so he had more room to pull into his gate here. But then as we're looking at it, it looks like the county's doing some work over there. I don't know if you live in Hiram and you notice they got traffic rerouted around here because they're working on the dam. You can't really see it, but they're working on the dam over there. They reroute traffic over here, but then they're also working on this bridge and close this road, which is the detour. So it's kind of a pain if you live around here, you have to completely go around. Anyways, that's besides the point. They, as we're over here looking at this, a guy from over there walked over to us and was like, "Hey, are you guys planning on digging out here?" And we're like, "We're thinking about it, putting a pipe in." And he's like, "Well, you gotta have a permit to dig in our right of way. It's Cache County's right of way." And he's like, "Oh, well, they just put a pipe in right there. See where it's like gravel? They just put a pipe in there. Did they have a permit?" And he's like, "I don't know about that." He's like, "Well, my neighbor put a pipe in his ditch. Did he have a permit?" And he's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "But you got to have a permit if you put a pipe in here." So needless to say, we ended up not doing it because to get a permit with the county takes about a week. You have to get a permit, which is about $1,500. The customer decided not to do it. I mean, it sounds kind of like a money grab, really. Like, is it really that big a deal to put a damn pipe in here that's like 20 feet long and put some gravel over it? Like, is it that big a deal? Is it worth $1,500? I don't know. So the customer ended up not wanting to do it. The county guy was kind of unpleasant about it, but it's something you deal with, I guess, with the county. I mean, they want their money. They got to have some money for every little thing you do around their right of way. Anyways, that's side tangent. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that an overreach from the county? Is that something we should be paying for, I guess? I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Anyways, now, yesterday we got it all dug around there to that hydrant over there, over here, down to here to this hydrant, and now we're going to tie it into the well. That's the goal. Is I'm going to discontinue all this cluster of valves and crap here that doesn't need to be there. We're going to reuse. He wants me to reuse this valve, put it in there, pipe it over, and then from that T90 it over to this line, and that'll feed his cows in the winter. And we're going to put a box over these valves and put insulation inside that. He'll put insulation in the box later so it won't freeze. We're probably 2 feet deep here, which is pretty shallow, but he says it never freezes in the winter. So, and he might maybe just leave a line open so it doesn't freeze. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And once that's in and not leaking, kind of test everything, I'll get it buried. So anyway, cool. Let's get her done. Sorry for that get her done. I mean, that's, what is it, 2001? Come on, man. Am I Larry the Thomas guy? All right, let's do it to it. I don't know. Maybe I got to come up with a catchphrase. Okay, I made a little thing around the valves. Put this box here so it's kind of level with the ground. And yeah, now I'm gonna backfill. Looks like everything's good though. Hey, Skylar again. It looks like we got it all done and backfilled. Got this box in that you control the valves with, and these little yard hydrants. Now these hydrants are, and this well is just for animals. Like so it's not a really crucial line, so it's okay that it's buried a couple feet deep here, and as long as it insulates that pretty good, it should not freeze, I hope. I mean, it hasn't froze since, he's had it for 20 something years, so it hasn't froze yet, but yeah, it should work out pretty good for him. Now he'll have yard hydrants he can shut off and turn back on. He doesn't have to leave them running all winter. Yeah, so on to the next one.
Winter